Welcome, everybody. Take a breath in through your nostrils and have a sigh out through the mouth. Yeah, it's that time of the week. Yoga chill out zone, or restorative yoga and yoga nidra. Doesn't matter what you call it, it's always going to be a really good session on a Friday evening, or if you're watching this as a recording, whatever time you're doing this, Sunday evening is a good one. Yeah. So I'm just thinking if there's anything else I wanted to share with you. Happy Year of the Tiger. Good. Okay. But maybe we'll be a bit more like tiger cubs in our practice. So maybe we'll have a little bit of fierceness, but fiercely relaxing. Maybe we'll be dynamic in our relaxing. So let's come to our seat and just have a really nice rock, and just rock in whatever way you want to. If you feel like, oh, I really want to just rock and roll around, let my body just sway around, or you can have a very gentle little rock, just soothing, a little bit of soothing. Sometimes that just gentle kind of movement, reminding us that we are fluid, flowing beings. Yeah, feeling quite lyrical tonight. Okay. And with that, let's start with our chanting the mantra on 3 times. Okay. Place the hands on the knees. Maybe give a little bit of love to the knees. Lift the heart. Open the heart. Feel the shoulders to some extent just sitting back a little bit. So we're really exposing this area. Close your eyes. Just let the head float. The skull floating on that neck. Yeah. Breathe in deeply. Take a moment to notice how that feels in your body, in your mind, clearing that channel and noticing if all the animals have come at the call of the Yoga Nidra. So let's insert the fingers, breathe in, breathing out, press the hands up. Breathing in, lifting the ribs, breathing out, pressing the hands up, taking the shoulders down. So checking you've got space between your shoulders and your ear. They're not right up here, they're really dropping down. Have a little squeeze of the shoulder blades, breathing in and breathing out. And then just bring the hands together. You can either integrate the fingers or have them, flat together above your head, a little bit softer there. So now we're going to just extend each side. So you could think about it as leaning, but I quite like to think about it, if I'm leaning to my left, I'm also extending through the right. So let's see if we can extend through our right side. So inhaling, and as you exhale, just leaning over a little bit. So just feeling that length in the right side, but keeping both sitting bones down. Inhaling, coming up, and then exhaling, taking that over to the right. So extending through the left side. So really feeling that lengthening, keeping the sitting bones, both of them down. Use the inhale to come up. Let's go one more time, either side. Exhaling, reaching with the right slightly, leaning to the left, breathing out fully. Then inhale. Then exhale to the right. Don't overdo it, don't push, because these are delicate areas, Inhale. Your whole body is a delicate area. Doesn't mean to say we kind of pussyfoot around it, but we just take care and pay attention. So let's integrate the fingers in front of the body. Inhale, exhale. We're going to really think about opening this heart. Take the hands forwards, drop the head down, looking down at those feet or look at the ground, and expose the back. So breathe into the chest area, breathe into that heart, really feel that. Maybe close your eyes so you can feel it more. As you exhale, taking the back and taking the hands forwards, making as much distance between the hands and the chest as possible. One more breath in. And release the hands. And just lift up the body again, lift the chest. Oh, feels nicer already. Insert the fingers behind the back, let them just rest on the back to begin. Now make sure the neck is long. That doesn't mean some people immediately lift their chin when I say make sure your neck is long. So instead, it's long like this. So it's long at the back of the neck. Think of that. So you're looking down at the ground there. Inhale to the chest area again. Think about that expansion across the front of the chest, and then exhaling, extending the hands back away from the body and also slightly upwards. So we really get this openness in the front of the shoulders and a little squeeze between the shoulder blades, but just release the neck by having the head looking down slightly. With every inhale, breathe into the chest. One more. Strong inhale, long, slow exhale through the nostrils. Hands are going backwards. And then release. Release the hands. Just take a moment there to settle. Maybe have a little bit of a shimmy there. And then we take the right hand onto the left knee, take the left hand behind you, close to the body, lift from the heart center, drop the shoulders down, breathing in. As you exhale, taking the body around from the base, then the ribs, then the chest, dropping the shoulders, looking down, around behind you. Every inhale, every single inhale, really imagine and feel the crown lifting. So you're feeling spaciousness coming into that spinal column. It could be the most minute little movement, but there's movement, there's space being created. And that's the breath and your intention. And then breathing out, you're twisting a little deeper. And a better way of describing that is moving into the space that is naturally opening up. Inhale one more time, lengthening, and exhaling, unraveling and untwisting to the front. Maybe have a little bit of a shimmy there. Take the right hand behind. So as you press into the fingers or the palm, whatever is easy for you there. We don't want to be leaning back. I'm just on my fingers here behind. And take the left hand onto the right knee. Stay looking forwards. Keep that chest looking forwards to start with. As you inhale, lift. As you exhale, the belly's coming around the ribs. Inhale again, lift the crown. Exhale, the chest and the shoulder. Dropping the shoulders as well. Neck is really long. And we're just turning the head now. Looking behind. Inhale, really encourage that length. Space in the spinal column. Exhaling, releasing and twisting a little deeper. Inhale one more time. And twist to the front. Okay, let's do this little bit of circling. Now, let's do it with the legs extended because we've been sitting with the legs crossed for a while. So we'll give the legs a little bit of a rest. Maybe just give the legs a little rub there. If you're finding it difficult to sit like this, then sit on a cushion or a block, that's fine. Toes going towards the ceiling. Even these need to be bent, that's fine too. Hands on the knees. Breathing in, lift the chest, keep this length here, engagement in the abdominals. Exhale, lean forwards, keeping the shoulders down. As far as you can, then around to the right as you inhale and back. Exhaling, coming forwards. So still thinking about the length, all the time keeping this length from the base, from the root to the crown and beyond. Think about this silver thread lifting you constantly. And the neck is staying in line with the spine. You notice how that's happening rather than this is not what's happening, kind of just swaying around. That's something completely different, which is, something completely different, which we're not doing right now. Inhaling as you lean back, exhaling as you come forwards. Of course, you could have the alternative with the big cauldron, with the big spoon. So you can, if you want to get a little bit further forward and you don't feel you need so much support and you want to give a bit more to this, you feel you've got that spaciousness and that strength, and you can do it with this big spoon. Holding the spoon, but keeping the chest open. So we're not kind of hunching forwards. Lift again, we come to a stillness. Inhale, either hands on knees or with the big spoon, shoulders back, arms extended, exhaling forwards and around. Inhale as you lean back, exhale as you come forward. So really keeping awareness in these abdominals. Think about the support the abdominals are giving the back, and think about that length that's helping the spine as well. It's not collapsed. We're keeping it lively, bright, active. So we are not just the physical body, but also keeping this, just one more time around, this energetic system engaged with. Okay. As it is Year of the Tiger, let's do, we're going to call this the tiger rather than the lion. It's not so much difference. Okay. So the claws are going to come forwards with that chest, with that heart, or out to the side. So you make that choice. We gather ourselves, feel the fire, the inner fire growing as you inhale. And then out. Eyes really wide, like the tiger. Tongue out the mouth. And again, breathing in. Really feel that roaring coming in the throat there. And again, breathe in. Good. And then try one more time. Breathing in. Good. Rub the knees again. Rub the legs a little bit. Draw the knees up and together and hug the knees. Hug the knees to the chest. Yeah. And let the face fall to the knees. So rounding the back, rounding and creating space in the back of the neck. Breathe into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Into the nostrils. Out through the mouth. And we'll just let those knees fall out to the side. And just bring the feet together. We'll have a little rock again. Nice gentle rock. We're not doing anything too dramatic. We're not trying to bring those knees down. We're not really kind of doing anything other than just having a little rock and having the feet together. And it's whatever distance feels okay for you, you know. If you can get them close to your body, great. Don't worry if you can't. We're all on our journey. We are where we are. And that's actually probably number one, is accepting where we are, how we are, what's going on. That's like the ultimate, really. And then we're just going to have a little bit of a curl forwards, nothing too dramatic. So we bring, actually, well, first of all, we open the feet up, we put the thumbs in the middle of the foot and give it a little press there. Give yourself a little foot massage. And usually anywhere you press in the foot, you'll find that's going to be releasing tension. So just doing what feels good to you. Just, you know, search around, pressing. Doesn't need any special technique. It just needs your attention and your touch. And just responding to yourself here. Good. So now we're just going to let our body fall forwards, again, rounding the back. And as you round, and imagine your crown is going to come into the middle of the feet. It probably won't, but that's where we're kind of aiming. That's our kind of navigation point. And as you do that, really opening the feet up like a book. So your fingers around the foot. And breathe, most importantly, breathing in through the nostrils. As you breathe out through the nostrils, make that out breath really long. Head is coming down. You might find your elbows come into contact with your legs, and that might help. It might help you pressing the elbows slightly into the thighs there to release. Good. One more breath in and out. And then the next inhale, slowly lift yourself up to seated once more. Lift the knees up again. Hug the knees again. Just round in this little ball. Breathe into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Good. Okay. And let's do our little cosmic egg. So we take the hands around the front of the knees. How do we do this almost every time in the Yoga Nidra and restorative yoga? And it's just nice because you get this lovely feeling of floating in space. So we lift the chest, drop the shoulders back, open across the chest. Think about your heart and just make sure you're sitting up on the sit bones and then either on the toes, whatever you can, manage. If you can get the toes off the floor, that's great. So this is a very simple balance. Very simple. Let yourself kind of, wobble. That's okay. I'm kind of making myself wobble because it's interesting. But all the time, really sitting nice and tall. So you have that involvement of the abdominals. And then close your eyes. Imagine yourself this cosmic egg. Maybe that's a nice image, thinking of yourself as an egg, full of potential, possibility, rebirth. And then release, open the eyes, slide the legs away. Bounce the legs up and down. And come into a seated forward bend before we lie down. So we're going to do this one-legged version, head to knee. It's called head to knee, but your head doesn't need to get to the knee at all. So you draw that knee in to the body and let the knee fall out to the side. If your knee is very high, because it means you're tightening the hips, put something underneath it to support it. Otherwise, you're going to be kind of tense. Otherwise, the foot goes on the inside of that thigh, the other toe going towards the ceiling. Lift the chest, sitting tall. You might want to sit on something if you're finding it difficult to sit like this. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, coming forwards over this leg. And then taking hold of the leg wherever you reach, or the ground. Try to avoid this. It's tempting to do that, you know, kind of just giving up and putting your face down. Better to take the body forwards. So the body's coming forwards. This is much more involving for the spine. Breathe in deeply. In fact, breathe in deeply and come away from that leg. Exhale, moving towards it. Let's take one more breath in and out. We're not going to spend too long here. It's just kind of feeling how it feels and engaging the hamstrings, maybe loosening them up. Walk the hands at the leg. Lift the knee up. Lift the other knee up. So really help yourself, really support yourself, and hug your knees again. Base to the knees. Breathe into the nostrils. Out through the mouth. Oh. Good. Slide the right leg away. Close to the ceiling on this one. Bring this left knee a bit tighter in. Let the knee fall out to the side. Make sure you support that knee, cushions, or whatever you have there, blankets. And then maybe you'll sit up nice and tall onto your sit bones or on a cushion. This foot is going on the inside of the thigh. Inhale, extend up, lift with the chest. And exhale, leading with the chest, coming forwards and placing the hands either on the ground to keep yourself stable or on the leg, wherever you reach. Come away from your body a little bit, inhale, and then come forwards again. So we're really reaching towards the toes with our heart. Remember, we're focusing on the heart space today. And the breath, of course, so much to engage with, to help to anchor us, anchor our attention, focus on, be aware of. But mostly the heart, the breath, and the body, taking care of this body. Now I'm just going to put the hands up the leg, lift that left knee, lift the right knee, hug the knees one more time, relax the back of the neck, relax the shoulders down. Sigh. Slide the legs away. And to the bottom of the mat. So when we lie down, we kind of really have the whole mat. So extend the fingers towards the toes. You can make this bit of effort, or you can just lie straight down and you're feeling like, I don't want to do that. I give you permission. Breathe in and out the whole time as you're reaching towards the toes. Make that bit of effort, and then when you do come to lying, let it go. Let it go. Maybe give the legs a little wriggle just to remind them to relax, just rocking them back and forth. Again, this rocking motion, very useful. Let the hands rest on the belly there, just allowing you to relax a little bit, breathing in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. We'll just do a few things nice and easy here. Extend the whole body, taking the arms above the head. We point the toes and we extend the fingers away, really full extension. Inhale. As you exhale, push the heels away. So you notice I'm drawing the toes up towards me. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, push the heels away. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, push the heels away. So this extension is really good for just releasing any tension. And just feeling your whole body, energizing the body, freeing up any blocks. Good. And then just let the arms rest by the side, let the legs fall out to the sides, just be a bit more easeful. Bent elbows, just enjoy that kind of abandoned feeling, just really, as if you're lying on the beach. That's a nice idea. Breathing in through the nostrils, breathing out through the nostrils, reaching the hands up through the air. And the end of the out breath, the hands reach the ground, either side of the body. The inhale, the arms reach up. Slowly, moving them through space. We're just slowing down here. Inhaling. And as you exhale, taking the hands forwards. So just keep going with that for a moment. Just slowing the breath down. Inhaling, the arms come up. Exhaling, the arms come forward. Slowly and steadily. So again, this is, a great anchor for your mind, is keeping this coordinated, the breath with the movement.
and trying your best to keep the movement steady and even. Steady and even. So really thinking that evenness of pace. Let the hands rest next time they're by the side. Inhale, lift the back off the ground slightly. You can just feel that lift and then press the back into the ground on the exhale. Feel the abdominals engage so it's easy to lift the legs up, or easier, and then hug the knees. Have a slow little rock side to side, just enjoying the pressure of the ground on the back, and just finding all those little areas that might need a little bit of extra floor massage. Rocking and rolling there. And we'll draw a circle with the knees. Lovely, maybe circular. Or you could think of it as a spiral as well. Spiral is even nicer. So as you inhale, the knees are coming away, spiraling. Exhale, draw the knees in. And just imagine the spiraling in the spine, the spirals in the whole body. The breath feels like it's circular, but it's actually spiraling because it's moving, continually moving forwards. And then we change direction, so we're spiraling the other way. Breathing in and breathing out. Make sure your head stays on the ground. Hug the knees again. Extend the heels to the ceiling. Just taking the weight off the legs, this is, and extending the arms up. And we just rotate the wrists and ankles all at the same time. Again, by moving, gives the mind a focus. This is what we really want. We want to start training that mind to stay, kind of keep it heel, if you like a little dog. And then hug the knees again. Enjoy that. Good. Okay. And then place the soles of the feet on the ground. And we'll do a little bridge. We've got a couple more things. Nice and easy though. Bring the heels close to the buttocks, hips width apart. So there's space between the feet and the feet are parallel. So maybe you can feel or find that. Palms flat down. Fingers reaching down to the bottom of the mat. You notice how my shoulders go down and the chin comes in. So imagine we're really exposing the whole of the back, including the back of the neck, to the ground as much as possible. Now, as you inhale, lift the pelvis. You can even draw at the pelvic floor. Inhaling, push into the feet, push into the backs of the hands. Exhale, roll the spine down from the top to the bottom. So we're just moving and breathing, attempting to bring some ease, steadiness, bit of groundedness in the body, inhaling and exhaling, rolling up on the inhale. Keep that chin tucked in, keep the legs even, the thighs. So keeping that space between the knees even spaced. So it requires a little bit of pressure, a little bit of engagement of these thighs, keep them strong. And also thinking about this spine, thinking about it as being snake-like, so rolling. So I'm really trying to roll that spine down. Let's go one more time up. And then rolling down on the exhale. Breath is in and out through the nostrils, just to remind you. And once you're down, hug the knees again, just to counter pose. Rock and roll, do whatever you feel is good. And just one last thing. We're just going to come into a spinal twist. So keep the knees up on the chest here. Take the arms out to the side, palms flat down. Inhale through the nostrils. As you exhale, the knees fall slowly to the left. And make sure you let the feet touch the ground. Doesn't matter if they start straightening out, but really let them go. If it helps, you can just rest that left hand on the outside of the thigh or the knee. And then take the gaze looking the opposite direction to the knee. So I'm looking down the right arm. Close your eyes and just breathe. We're just going to hang here for a couple of breaths. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the nostrils. And just feel that release. So closing the eyes really brings that focus to your feeling, to your sensual kind of experience of your body. You become more embodied. It's a simple little trick, a hack, if you like, to become more embodied. Just close your eyes. Instantly, it will really help. So let go of that knee if you're holding it. And then lift up the knees to center on the inhale, up onto the body, and bring the heads to center. And on the exhale, let the knees fall slowly, slowly, using the abdominal strength to the right, and the head goes over to the left. So we've got this lovely spinal twist. Close your eyes, let the legs relax a little bit. You can, of course, place the hand on the leg there if you want to, just help it to relax a little bit, without pushing. You're just letting the weight rest there. And really taking your head as far over to the left as you can, feeling this beautiful twist from the crown right to the base, right to the root. Yeah, breathe into that, breathe deeply. It really helps with the release. And the more we can release, the more energy can flow. So now we bring the knees to center on the inhale, bring the head to center, hug the knees again. So we're going to come into the Yoga Nidra now. So place the soles of the feet on the floor, slide the legs away. Let the arms just fall away from the body. If you want, you can put a cushion underneath your knees. If you want, you can put something over your eyes, eye pillow, a blanket over you, socks on. So time to set up yourself for your psychic sleep. Yeah, we're going to come into Yoga Nidra. So let yourself settle. Maybe you want to turn the lights off. Maybe you want to close the curtains. Maybe you want to light a candle. It's a couple of minutes here now for you to do that. So closing the eyes, doing any last minute little adjustments that you might need to do. I'm finding my comfortable seat so I'm not going to get distracted by my body. So you can do the same. Everything you need to do so you're not in any discomfort, so that you can focus on the Yoga Nidra and focus on my voice. That's the only things you need to do here with the Yoga Nidra, is listen to my voice and become aware. Bring your attention to your awareness itself. And I'll be talking and describing and guiding you through the practice the whole time. So you're perfectly safe and supported the whole time. So you can really release and let go in this moment. Lying in Shavasana, the corpse pose, and just letting your body settle. Closing the eyes, keeping them closed, focus inwards. And bring your attention to your awareness, your hearing, your listening. And say to yourself, I will not sleep, I shall only listen to the voice. I will not sleep. Take some time to become calm and steady. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils. As you breathe out through the mouth, feel the calmness in your body. Feel the release of any tensions. Say to yourself mentally, relax, let go. You are safe. Become aware of sound. Become aware of the sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and following them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound without attempting to identify the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds of the building you're in, sounds of the room that you're in, sounds of my voice, sounds of your body, your own breath, your own heartbeat. Now develop your awareness of the room you're in without opening your eyes. Visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body
lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical points, all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath coming in and out through the nostrils. Without doing anything to the breath, without interfering with it or changing it. Just watching and witnessing the natural process of breath coming in and breath going out. Keep on listening to my voice and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. This is the time to make your resolve, your sankalpa. It's a simple resolve, a simple sankalpa, a phrase or sentence for yourself to help you manifest an intention or desire. Please state your sankalpa clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times. Now, the rotation of consciousness, moving your awareness around the body. I will direct you around the body, from body part to body part. And you move your attention as I name each body part. The practice begins with the right side of the body. Bring your attention to the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right waist, right hip, thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the left side of the body. Left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left waist, left hip, thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the length of the spine, the whole of the back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body. Bring your attention to the top of the head. Bring your attention to the forehead. Right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body, body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. Become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor, shoulder blades and the floor, elbows and the floor, back of the hands and the floor, the buttocks and the floor, the calves and the floor, the heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all these points simultaneously and evenly. Carry on feeling these points clearly and distinctly.
switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the respiration, navel to throat and throat to navel. Bringing the fullness of your awareness to this. Maintaining your awareness, and at the same time start counting those breaths. Count your breaths backwards as follows. I am breathing in 21. I am breathing out 21. I am breathing in 20. I am breathing out 20. I am breathing in 19. I am breathing out 19. And so on from 21 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and fall of the breath from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Now switch your attention to the following sensations. Bring the fullness of your awareness to the following sensations of the body. Heaviness. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. The weight of the body on the floor. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body is getting lighter and lighter. Your body feels so light that it seems to be lifting up and floating away from the floor. So light it is. Awareness of lightness. cold, the experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you are walking on a cold stone floor in the winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Heat. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in the summer, when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. Pain. The experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain. Pleasure. Recollect the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling of pleasure, allow it, welcome it, relive it, make it vivid and real. Awaken the feeling of pleasure in the whole body, in your whole being, a real feeling of pleasure. Check that you are awake. Notice if you are drowsy. And say to yourself, I am awake, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but without becoming involved. Practice detached awareness only. Now, with your inner vision, bring to mind the following imagery. Imagine that you are on the ceiling and you see your body below you, lying in Shavasana on the floor, practicing Yoga Nidra. Now see your body slowly stand up and walk to the door. Quietly open it and find your way outside the building, closing the door behind you. See your body walking outside your building. See the familiar things around you. There is no sense of effort, only lightness. You meet some people that you know. See them, but they can't see you. Watch them as they walk past. Perhaps they are making their usual conversation. Suddenly you find that your body is lifted up and floating over the sea. Become aware of this. See the dark blue sea glistening below. Across its surface, a ship is steaming. Your body floats like a cloud. Wherever the wind blows the clouds, your body is also blown. Wisps of cloud brush past your face. Below you, sunlight reflects off banks of white cloud. Above you, puffs of cloud scurry across a blue sky. Now your body is lifted by currents of air and carried over the land. On the ground below, you see farmhouses, carefully laid out fields, thick forests, winding rivers that reflect the sun. Pause a moment and look closely at yourself. Your body is totally relaxed, and on your face is an expression of peace and calm. See your body suddenly immersed in color as it passes through a rainbow. Feel yourself washed and purified by subtle colors: yellow, green, blue, violet, red, orange, golden yellow. Feel the colors penetrating your whole body, nourishing and invigorating you at some deep level. And slowly you make your return. You see your body coming back down to the earth, returning to the outside of your building. See again the familiar objects, and quietly open the door, walk inside, make your way back to the room, close the doors, and lying down on the floor, taking care. Now see your body slowly practicing some yoga postures. Your body rests again in Shavasana. Bring your awareness back to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully, with detachment, without becoming involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If subtle phenomena manifest, colors, images, patterns, symbols, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. In this dark expanse, remember your sankalpa, your resolve, repeating the same intention you made at the beginning of the practice, in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your Sankalpa now 3 times clearly, with feeling and emphasis. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yona Prashodayat. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical body, your physical existence, feeling your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between the body and the floor. Develop awareness of the space around you, the room, the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Feeling your body, and taking your mind out. Becoming aware of the sounds around you, the temperature of the room, the surfaces of the skin and the fabrics you're clothed in. Taking your mind out, becoming completely external. Just lie quietly for a few moments with your eyes closed, whilst you gently start moving your fingers and toes, hands and feet. And gradually your arms and legs start deepening your breath, waking the body up, reawaking, and taking your time, stretching and moving and breathing deeply. Moving when you're ready to seated. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. So we slowly now move back into the world, giving yourself time to slowly maybe roll onto your side, come up to seated. And when you are seated, just opening your eyes, having a look around, re-engaging with the world outside, just been on an inner journey. Now we're just coming back out, noticing how you feel. Just rub the body a little bit just to bring your awareness out, feel the body. Oh, yes, it's still here. Enjoying and appreciating and being grateful for this body. And then we finish with our little healing, heart-based healing, make some heat and energy. When you've got enough heat and energy, bring it to the heart center and close the eyes. And bring to mind, bring to the heart, anybody, even lots of people if you want, who you feel you want to connect with and send healing or love from your heart directly to theirs. And give it lots of breath, warmth, fire, and your attention. Good. Namaste. Thank you for your practice. Have a wonderful day, evening. Thank you.